Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming back. Mountain Stacking. So, on today's episode, we're going to give you Mountain's ultimate beginner's guide to stacking silver. And as you can see in front of me, we got three different 1 ounce rounds. This is a generic round, non generic, that's sovereign, and this is just a privately minted vintage 1 ounce round. You're gonna pay a big difference between the three of these. It seems to me. This is pretty much your cheapest generic round that you can get, the Buffalo, and these are American Silver Eagles. You're probably gonna pay $10 above that price for these Eagles. You're probably gonna pay at least 10 to maybe possibly more for these. I've seen these vintage Hoffman and Hoffmans going for upward of $50. Not really sure why, but people like them. So that's your options with 1 ounce rounds. Generic, there's multiple generic rounds, but those are your options with 1 ounce rounds. You're gonna have the same thing with 1 ounce bars. You're gonna have vintage stuff that isn't made anymore, like these Inglehards. These are sought after. You're gonna a lot of times you're gonna pay a bigger premium on these than these Asahis. These are mass produced today, and whatever. Harder to find the Inglehards, you're going to pay up for them a little bit, what I've found. Same thing with 5 ounce bars. You're going to find the pressed bars. You're going to find these cheapest, closest to spot versus anything else. These press bars, mass produced. Then you got these poured bars, these custom, poured bars with character. So if you're into that, you're going to pay up a little bit, as I've seen. And I'm okay with that. Like I said earlier, if it keeps you into silver, pay up. Get the stuff that you do like. There's nothing wrong with that. 10 ounce. You're gonna have some high premium items like this here. This is a 10 ounce round, or I think it's considered an art bar. But then you have generic, same weight. This is gonna cost you maybe $280 today, maybe $290. This you're gonna pay upward of $600, and it just depends on what you like. If you're just trying to build weight and you don't have a huge budget, you're gonna want to go with this generic stuff. And there's nothing wrong with it. Um, here's another 10 ounce bar example. Let me get that one out of there. You're gonna pay for this old vintage stuff. This is a 10 ounce bar, 10 ounce bar, 10 ounce bar. This one I've seen go, 400 and above, 600 and above, or 550, 600 and above, versus 280, 290, today's market. So, something to think about. But I like this kind of, I love this kind of stuff. So I'm willing to pay up for that if need be. Constitutional, same thing. This is all 90% silver. You're going to pay $2, $2.25 for a dime. This isn't much more silver content, but you're going to pay $100 for this because it's slabbed, it's graded. I don't know too much about this, but yeah. So everything. You're going to have premium and you're going to have generic. Let's talk about what else. And this also depends on where you live, right? We took a trip to Arizona, a little resorty town, Havasu, and went to a coin shop, and they wanted absurd numbers for everything. And a lot of people are going to be in that predicament. Fortunately, we're not. So locals versus bullion dealers online. I don't personally buy anything online. I like getting it in my hand right away. The spot price. The spot price I've noticed at my locals, I don't think they buy off of bullion dealers. I think whatever they sell comes over their counter and that's what they buy. And their premiums generally tend to stay around $3.50 to $4. I don't know if that's normal. What I've noticed is when the spot price goes down in the last 5 or so months, when the spot price goes down, the premiums have tended to go down with it. I don't know if that's always going to be the case, but we're all going to find out together. So anyways, that's Mountain's Ultimate Beginner's Guide. High premium stuff, generic. It all depends on what you like. Take it easy. Thanks for coming by.